And hello, fellow raiders. Welcome to another raid video, and we are on the Path of the Fate Weaver event, which is the 5-star soul for Freyja. I'm kind of I do like the Freyja champion quite a bit, so I did her deck event, so she is sitting around in my fragments to be summoned, but to get her soul is going to take a fair number of shards. Let's do a little brief glance at the point totals here. Training is not too bad, but obviously most of the pointage is here in the shards, so we're going to commit 16 sacreds to this endeavor to get the 5-star soul for Freyja. I think she is a pretty cool champion. I think her biggest ability is probably this full cleanse, block debuffs, and 20% turn meter fill on a 3-turn. That's pretty good. She's also got a passive that will save the life of your damage dealer, and that's also very good. So I I suspect she's worth it, and that's why we're gonna pull the shards. At the same time, we've also had this prison pool event going on, so we're gonna pull these first, and see if we get lucky. It's we've got a slight chance to get an Odin, which I would really like, but odds are against us in that. So without further ado, we're going to do 3 prism shards and 16 sacreds, and we'll go from there. And let's start it off. Crossing my fingers and hoping for the Odin. Of course, it's an epic. It's a stagnite, which is good for empowerment. We'll go again. Come on, some gold. No, it's a Eelfrig. I can't imagine building this guy for anything other than uh, Curse City. Yeah, I would say. All right, last but not least, come on, give me Odin. Darn, darndy darn. Nothing very good. All right, we'll flip over to summoning some shards. So fortunately, we are in a 2x event, so we aren't spending these too haphazardly. We have a 10x chance for this guy, who I'm not terribly concerned about, honestly. He seems okay. Some Veil, Revive. Extra turn if he doesn't revive anyone, just provides buffs. And increase attack. So increase attack on a... The problem I have is that these are all 4-turn cooldowns, which I'm not... Like I said, I don't really want this guy. I do kind of don't want to wait until Sunday to summon, so we're just gonna bite the bullet. So let's go for it. 16 shards, going down to 47. Epic. It's Kunoichi, who I don't think is any good, really. We can block damage whenever HP drops below 50%. Eh, eh, not great. Verask, I have a Verask. Verask is just a good healer if you're earlier in the game and you need to keep yourself up. You just want to give this guy crit and exploit his healing passive. Let's go again. Gurna. I think I have the Gurna. I'm going to sacrifice from my inventory, but not a great champion. Marksman. Eh. A very old epic. Don't recommend building one unless you have to. Where's the gold, man? Where's the gold? Cormac the High Speak. This guy's a single target attacker? No, yes. Attacks one enemy, places decreased defense. Grants an extra turn at least. Yeah, single target attacker, not the best. Grizzled Jarl was thought to be very good for faction wars at one point, but not for me. Not someone you'd build these days, as there are better alternatives. And legendary, and it's a Scorid. You already have a Scorid, because Scorid is a fusion champion. Blah. I didn't even build Scorid. I didn't really care. Yeah, we'll have to give him another look, I guess. Okay, we need 9 more. Deacon. Deacon is good empowerment bait. Good champion. I suggest building a Deacon. And empowering one, which is what I will do later. Oh, another gold. It's a Morgaine. Another fusion champion. Morgaine's actually a pretty good speed lead. Her passive puts the heal reduction on, and you can't take it off. Also has a very nice speed boost. Can steal buffs from one target. Can place True Fear or decrease accuracy on everyone else. Very good speed controller. But I have Morgaine. She was also a fusion. She's built. I use her once in a while. Oh, back to backs! Back to backs! Queen Eva, who's not a fusion, but not terribly good either. You're just some lemons of champions here, aren't they? I use my Queen Eva for campaign farming, and that's about it. All right, 6 more. So you got 2 in a row. Can we get 3 in a row? That would be funny. Ultimate Gallic. I actually just finished getting masteries on my Supreme Gallic. Or I finished his scrolls. I haven't assigned his masteries because I'm really bad at that. But I've got the Supreme version just about all decked out and ready to go. Carlinia. I don't remember. Carlinia's was from a fusion. Everyone gets a turn, decrease the duration of 2 random buffs on the one turn. That's kind of interesting. Decrease the duration of all debuffs on all allies by 1 turn. Does a strengthen on a 4 turn. But it's a baby strengthen. Attacks them all, decrease attack. Okay, your A1 places the burn. Yeah, not great. Not great. Not a great kit. Let's see, 4 more. Melga. I like Melga. Melga's a pretty good sustainer. Although 5 turn cooldown on her revive is pretty brutal. 3 turn cooldown here is pretty good actually. Decent shield and continuous heals. Pretty good. The A1 having only a 75% chance to remove a debuff. That seems kind of cheap, but oh well. 3 more. Can we get something good? Tagore. I think Tagore is new. I could be wrong. Increase damage to allies 10%. Okay. Reviver on a 5-turn. You're the Orc. Yeah, the Orc Reviver. Attacks on enemies. Increase speed on all allies. On a 3-turn, that's pretty good. This increased defense turns on ally with the lowest current HP. He's okay. Just an okay champion. Alright, 2 more. Oh, we hit gold, and we got a Helicath. Oh, I booked a Helicath out at one point. And I never used them. I have one sitting somewhere, fully ready to go if I threw gear on him, but I just haven't done it. Also a fusion champion, so all we got three or four Legos. All but one of them is a fusion champion. All right, last but not least, or it should be last. Freyja. Yeah, she's like a maybe build at some point, but for where I'm at in the game, not really. Jesus, spamming me with. Yeah, I think the Orc was new. Yeah, Tagore is new. I don't think anyone else is new. Nope. Nope. Let's see here. Faction Guardians. We got Demon Spawn, definitely. We had 2 Demon Spawn. So we got you, and we got you. Ooh, like one way. that's funny. Just pumped up that Faction Guardians, didn't I? And we also have Undead. See, I could put her in there, or I could do a empowerment. I'm gonna have to revisit that at some point. But I think that's it. Didn't get the 10x champion, even though we pulled 4 Legos, but oh well. Now let's see here. We go over to the Fate Weaver event. We're gonna go here and here. And let's see, go to you, here, get a coin, or a key, excuse me. So I'm making the decisions of what to buy here. I'm buying things I cannot get on a regular basis or with energy. So this is coming from faction keys. You'll get faction keys every day, so I'm not buying that. This is a fifth of a greater soulstone, so it's hard to get those. This the chaos ore you can get in the clan shop all the time, so same thing with this decision here. If you're farming your iron twins, you'll get this reward fairly regularly. This is a whole day. This is all six keys of farming, so that is my thinking. Not that this decision really matters very much, but if I wanted to go for the soulstone with a whole bunch of additional champion training, we'll do that. I guess that should be 3 keys. Get all the keys. And then we pick up the Freyja soul. Got it. There was a Soul Chase tournament. I think if you were fast enough, you could actually get points for this with. I think basically if you were awake at the time, I think it was more appropriate. But there we go. We picked up the soul. That's what we wanted. I think that's it. That's all we needed to do. Yeah, I think so. Say we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 16 is actually pretty good. Pretty good. You go into reserve. You go into reserve. Although Dark Elves. I didn't check Dark Elves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Dark Elves. 10 speed on Dark Elves. That actually worked out alright, I guess. And we'll throw her in the vault here. I try to put my faction guardians in the reserve since probably not using them for anything. Of course, I originally came over here to say like, oh look, where's my Supreme Gallic? Or Thor was built up. I need to sign his masteries. I haven't done that yet, but he was in my Minotaur run, so he got a bunch of stats, and then I've got my Supreme Gallic. Just finished his masteries. We're gonna try him out in Hydra and see how that goes. Try him out in the new Hydra. Now that they've completely rejiggered Hydra, we'll see how that plays out over the next couple of weeks. But that should be it for me, and I hope if you went for the path that it wasn't too painful. I picked up my Freyja soul, which is what I wanted to do, and I will ponder whether or not I want to exert myself anymore for any of these other rewards through champion training. I'm kind of thinking I'm not, because I just don't like champion training. I really don't like it, but I'll have the option to come back and pick up some more goodies if I want. But until then, I will catch you guys next time.